1051.
From a little small town in North Carolina, but I live and work in New York City now. So I guess that makes me city country. I have the soul of a southern girl, but the passion for style and glamour of the city.
Shout out EmEz and tune in to the Sit Down.
Boy, you should have known by now. Easy does, easy does, easy does.
Okay.
All right, so Sunday Sit Down is your main man, EmEz, and of course for me this afternoon is Miss Mila Thomas, Glam coordinator to the stars.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
How are you? How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for having me.
No problem. Explain to me what a Glam coordinator is.
Well, it's interesting that you asked. I didn't think you were going to lead with that, but I was a Glam coordinator for Love and Hip Hop Hollywood, and it's a new position in makeup. There's not a lot of us, and we pretty much work just like a producer. We hire our own team of Glam, like what a producer would do. We normally find makeup artists and hairstylists, but I actually got to hire my own hair and makeup artist, and I kind of was over that for that show.
Now, how do you get into that, something like that field?
Makeup artistry?
Yeah.
I was just telling, a man when I came in, I went to school for broadcast journalism and mass comm, and I never really thought about being a makeup artist. I kind of fell into it. So I actually started working for MAC Cosmetics when I graduated from college. Mm-hmm. And but I always had a really good knack for art. So
do you have to be a college graduate to be a makeup artist?
No, you don't. I just did it on the side while I was looking for other jobs. But it's great if you want to be a makeup artist. I tell people all the time, you don't have to go to school. You just have to have a really good artistic, vision. You have to be creative. And I always say, don't go to school, don't waste money, work for a cosmetic counter first because you learn so much more there. So that's what I did. I worked for MAC Cosmetics and I got trained to be a professional artist. So that's a great way to break into it.
All right, so name some of the stars that you've worked on or worked with, or however that goes.
I work with so many different people, like Nene Leakes is one of my clients. Mm-hmm. K. Michelle is a good friend and client of mine as well. All the cast of Love and Hip Hop Hollywood in New York and Atlanta. So do any of them, all of those shows.
Do any of them ever spill any tea to you as you're doing the makeup?
Oh, of course.
So like what?
All the time.
Give me something you heard before we had a chance to hear it.
Oh, I always say who's pregnant first. Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell me something. What's up?
Well, I mean,
Love and Hip Hop New York just started. What's up?
Oh my gosh. I didn't really expect. I didn't think you were gonna hit the jugular like that. I knew it was gonna be rough. I knew it was gonna be rough and easy, but wow, I can't really spill that type of tea yet. You gotta wait till it airs.
I mean,
but there's always babies in the water on Love and Hip Hop New York. You can always expect that. I just say expect a great season. Okay, and don't look so down because I can't say. If you're gonna hit me with the generic. Look, don't look so down because I can't say. But look, there is a baby on board. I think the blogs are talking. I'm not the only one who thinks it, but I think, and the blogs are talking too.
Okay. All right. Well, has there ever been a celebrity you didn't want to work on?
Of course.
Would you care to name them?
Of course I wouldn't name them.
You wouldn't?
Absolutely. I'm probably still working with them right now.
So, but why would you work with them if you didn't want to?
Cut my money.
I know. I'm trying to say, has there been a celebrity that wanted to work with you, but you said, no, I'm not going to do it because you don't like that person or...
Okay, so let me just say this about myself. I'm a very much so a glass half full type girl. I'm very positive. I haven't had a lot of bad experiences with people because I go into the situation with very good positive energy. So it's only been maybe one person that's giving me a hard time. But by the time, she got to know me, we got to know each other, everything was cool. So, I mean, I just say as long as you stay positive and as long as you go into a situation saying, I don't care what everybody else says because people always say, hey, oh my God, it's going to be so horrible. She was this, she was that. She threw brushes at me. She smacked me even. I've heard that. Okay?
Really?
I've worked with people who have smacked other people. Yes,
wow.
I have. Yes.
So
but they did not smack me and they actually loved me.
Give me the biggest misconception with doing makeup.
That it's always glamorous. I have the flu right now because I was out in the rain. We're in Vogue, the Apollo this Sunday. And it was raining like cats and dogs. And I was going from the Apollo Theater to the trailer like 5 or 6 times in the rain. They had umbrellas, and I was holding it for them, but guess who didn't have an umbrella? It's not always glamorous, and I was in bed for 3 days since. I barely made it here because of my job.
Damn.
Yeah, it's not glamorous.
Wow, it's the Sunday Sit Down with your main man, EmEz. Mila Thomas is in the building. So, I mean, I'm not a fan of girls with a lot of makeup on. That's just me personally. My lady, she when we first started dating, she was very much of the makeup and wanted to be all that, and I was very adamant of, if you're beautiful, you can be beautiful without the makeup. What do you say to guys that tell girls they don't need the makeup?
I say don't date them.
Why?
Because makeup is not about covering up. It's not about saying I'm not pretty and I need makeup. It's having fun. It's like, oh, I want to put on a new pair of shoes. It makes me feel sexy. You know, I want to put on a new bra. It makes me feel sexy. I want to put on red lipstick. It makes me feel sexy. And if a man doesn't allow you to feel sexy, then hey, you know what I'm saying? Don't date him. It's the same thing I would say if a man said, I don't like girls with weave. Okay, well, don't date him. What if I said I don't like a guy with a fade or
I mean, I get
a
it.
fresh cut?
I mean,
like you're gonna be like, oh my God, I need a fresh cut.
No, I mean, I think to me personally, I think makeup was supposed to be an enhancement. No.
Absolutely, and it's
so
for
then if
fun.
You're enhancing, you're
and it's for fun, and it doesn't have to be an enhancement.
Halloween's for fun too.
It doesn't have to be an enhancement. It could just be because it makes me feel sexy.
But you're sexy without the makeup.
But maybe she needs it to feel sexy. Think
but
about
then
what
it's an insecurity
needs.
thing.
It's not.
As my woman
It's
and me being your man, I'm trying to empower you to let you know that insecurity is not necessary.
So don't get an edge up. Don't get that fresh cut.
Why?
Because I don't want you to. You don't need it. I like you looking raggedy around the edges. How you feel?
Me, you telling me I look raggedy without a shape up, and me telling you don't need makeup are two totally different
Same
things.
thing. Same thing, brother.
Different things.
Same thing, my brother. It's the same thing.
I guess we're just gonna have to beg to differ on that one. It's the Sunday Sit Down. It's your main man, EmEz. Mila Thomas is in the building. Explain contouring to me, because I see these Instagram things, and this one girl thing changes her face into everything on the face of this earth.
Okay.
Explain contouring to me.
Contouring is why you hire us. I mean, really, honestly. Anyone can put on lipstick and any girl can put on eyeshadow, but not everybody can contour, and it can make or break your face. And it's what changes, like you said, a man into a woman. So imagine what it can do to a woman's face.
But why would I want to see? I don't know. See, I'm so adamantly against the makeup thing, because I think it's causing women to think and force them to have to fall into a certain pattern of looking.
Okay.
If that's not what you feel is pretty, that doesn't mean I don't find you pretty.
I still believe I'm not the woman that feels like makeup is the be-all and end-all to feeling amazing. It starts absolutely from the inside. It starts from just being I'm very spiritual. You need to be spiritually connected. You need to have a great family around you. You need to feel good about yourself without makeup. It starts there. So I'm not that girl that says, like, put that on and feel good. I say if it makes you feel sexy and if it's fun, you know, it's just like putting on a new pair of shoes or changing your hair. It's an accessory for me, you know. So I don't feel like you have to, wear makeup to feel amazing or beautiful. Like, it starts from the inside first. Everything has to be balanced. You have to be healthy. You have to eat right to look good. You have to take care of your skin to look good. You know, you have to be happy to look good. All of that.
Give
makeup doesn't make you happy.
Give some of the ladies listening and watching some tips on what's the best makeup to use, I guess.
The best makeup to use? Well, I'll tell you some of my favorite brands.
Go ahead.
And it's not all high end. I mix. You know, I'm a firm believer in, just because it costs a lot of money, it doesn't mean it works better than something that does not cost a lot of money. It's about how you apply it. And so some of my favorite products range all the way from NARS, MAC Cosmetics, all the way down to L'Oreal, which you can purchase at your local drugstores. So I love L'Oreal. If you want to go to a drugstore brand that doesn't cost a lot of money, go there. If you want to go more high-end, I love NARS Foundation and their concealers. I also love MAC's powders, you know. So those are some of my favorites.
How young is too young for a little girl to wear makeup?
How young? Ooh. Well, if
I
you're
have
talking
nieces.
about,
I gotta make sure they're not
It's tough.
too young wearing these makeups on here.
I do too. I have one that's 12. And
Is 12 too young?
absolutely.
Okay.
I would say
So, Mary, if you're watching, you got about 8 more years, man.
Yeah, absolutely. 12 is too young. I would say, wait till high school at least to start trying it out.
Really?
Absolutely. High school. I think maybe when I was in middle school, and I'm talking about 8th grade, my last year in middle school, I learned how to use black eyeliner, eyeliner, mascara, lip gloss. My niece she uses lip gloss, and that's okay.
Starts with lip gloss.
It's just lip gloss.
Starts
All the
with
little
lip
girls
gloss.
want their lip gloss to be popping.
Yeah, we know. Uh-huh.
And that's okay.
It's the Sunday sit down. Shemaine, man, easy. Listen, I have a little boy right now, so my son, I'm not worried about these kind of issues. It's just as a man, again, I want my lady to feel like she's empowered without the makeup. And when I see women and they're very adamant about makeup, I can't be outside without certain. I feel that's way too much insecurity.
I agree. I don't think that you should feel like you can't go outside without makeup. I go outside without makeup all the time. I take care of my skin. I'm going to tell you when I didn't feel good is when I didn't take care of my skin and when I wasn't eating well and when I wasn't happy.
I got a good question for you.
Because I didn't look good.
How often, no, not how often, how different is it putting on makeup on a man?
That's a good question. It's very different. I mean, male grooming is very light. Most guys, what I would do normally is just touch them up where they have a little blemish or razor has like burned them.
Do you have any makeup with you?
I do. Do you want to beat your face? Is that where this is going? You want to beat?
I'm a man of the people. Facts.
Oh,
Should we?
this is awesome.
Yeah, this is be great.
Yeah?
This is gonna be cool.
I have my entire kit. So hey, if you want to be slayed to the gods, I can slay you. If you want a little male grooming, I can do that too.
Listen.
Did
I just kind of check my ass can? We'll look into this. We'll maybe a part 2. I'll go and get my makeup done for something. I don't know. Thank you, Mila, for coming by.
Yeah, no
I
problem.
appreciate you. Any lasting words you want to tell the audience?
Thanks for having me. This is awesome, and I can't wait to beat your face. And I just, this is gonna be amazing, and we'll have some before and afters, guys, for sure. But I just say
I talk too much, man.
to everyone, all the little girls, young girls. I come from a very small town. I want to end with this. I come from a very small town, North Carolina, and I never imagined that I would be here. I lived in New York for 7 years, and I now live in LA, and I work in Hollywood. And I just say to all the young girls, if it's something that you want to do, like if you can dream it, you can do it. And I always dreamed of being in Hollywood or New York. And I don't want young girls to feel limited because of their environment, whether it's the inner city or whether it's a small town. Like, I'm here to inspire you. So check out my Instagram, follow me. I'm there because of you. And my whole purpose of doing what I do is to inspire young girls like myself, young boys even, who feel like they can't do it, they don't know where to begin, to check me out. And always DM me if you want to, and I'm there. I'll talk to you. I'll talk to everybody. I respond to everybody.
Thank you so much for coming by.
Yeah, no problem.
Mila's in the building. This is Sunday Sit Down.
Yeah.
Shout out EmEz and tune in to the Sit Down.
Boy, you should have known by now. Easy does, easy does, easy does.
Power 105.1.